Like several times in the past, there's a great deal of interest in what India has to offer here at the World Economic Forum. The IT space is something which has always been a major area which has attracted so many potential investors from around the world. We've got a wonderful guest with us this morning, C.P. Gurnani, the CEO of Tech Mahindra. Thanks sir very much for being with us. So let's talk tech first, 5G. And you've invested so much in it. You're at the cutting edge of technology. In simple terms first, what does 5G mean for you and me as a user, as a consumer?
So let's take a step backwards and visualize the world that we are already living in. We all talk about the India stack.
Yeah.
We all talk about all sets of payment systems.
Yeah.
Not to use your debit card, credit card and work seamlessly on UPI, your industry.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always a wire hanging somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
That's interesting because we were talking about this. Broadcast journalism would change completely if we replace OB vans with 5G technology and seamless connectivity and quality, high definition output, which is what it's supposed to be. Everything becomes smaller. The backpacks become smaller. OB vans disappear. So that's great for us. But let me not talk only about my industry. Where else will it be beneficial?
So, I mean, again, anything where the word remote, whether it is education, whether it is gaming, or whether it is healthcare, or whether it is social welfare schemes or payment systems, I think are going to be the early adopters.
Right.
The second set of adoption will happen in manufacturing.
Right.
Now with all these IoT and automation happening in manufacturing, again 5G is equal to connected solutions.
Right.
So the better the connectivity, the dependence on connectivity, if you can reduce that variable to become a predictable, then I think it is a great solution.
So it's going to be a disruptor.
It is going to be a value adder, if I put it differently.
Right. And where in terms of the technology is Tech Mahindra looking at? Where are you presently? Which part of the 5G space are you investing in?
So there are three really fundamental parts. Number one is what I call the ecosystem. So that means the devices that you own, are they 5G enabled?
Right.
It could be your smartphone, it could be the equipments, or it could be the OB vans that you're talking about.
Right.
The second part of the business is where the service provider, who has paid money to get a license, they need to have an effective rollout of 5G.
Right.
The third part is now 5G actually can be privately labeled, can be used by the enterprise by just doing their own 5G network. Like for example, a good large healthcare provider is a strong candidate. A good manufacturing unit, a campus is a good candidate. An educational institute, a Mahindra University could have its own 5G network. And that's why I say that it's a three-prong, but where we come in is, we come in for software-defined network.
Right.
We don't do, the network can now be either physical or software-defined, and we play a role in software-defined networks.
Let's talk about the metaverse and again what it means. And that is in a sense the future, or the immediate future. How does 5G enable that to happen seamlessly?
So let's go back into the genesis. The genesis is that many of us had not even seen emails. And email became, in a way, your digital connectivity. And then you came into the new world, which was more apps. Now, apps is where you still went and retrieved from the web. Now, third stage is where you are now saying, I control, I create, and I am able to take advantage of various technologies at various points of time. For example, you have seen avatars, you have seen AR, VR, now you have seen blockchain, you have seen NFT marketplace, and you have heard of Web 3.0.
Yep.
Even when you walk through the World Economic Forum promenade out here, you will at
These are
least come
buzzwords.
across
Various
various big booths
Yeah.
which are talking about blockchain and Web 3.0
Yeah.
and metaverse.
Yeah.
So where Tech Mahindra is playing a huge role is
Yeah.
that we are actually the first ones. We launched
Yeah.
it in Mobile World Congress in Barcelona,
Yeah.
February of this year.
Yeah.
And since then, we have gaming companies, we have sports training companies, we have education companies, we have retail stores which have basically created their meta avatars, created meta commerce, and that meta commerce, when you marry all the technologies, right from data to AI, right from blockchain to
Huh.
AR, VR,
Huh.
and when you are able to combine the personalization benefit,
Huh.
I mean, we are now sincerely saying that the new meta world is here. Obviously, like everything else, right now we are talking mainly to the early adopters, but the business benefits are definite, and we have seen meta concerts, we have seen meta retail stores, we have seen meta banks,
Yeah.
so there is a lot of activity.